Welcome to JBK School. Today we are going to solve daily question 2359. Find the closest node to given two nodes. So there is m nodes from 0 to m minus 1. And there is edge array. And there is two integer for node 1 and node 2. So we are going to find the index can be reached from node 1 and node 2. And then it should be maximum between distance from node 1 and node 2. It should be minimized. And if there are multiple answer, we have to return we have to return smallest index, otherwise we have to return -1. So there is edge, and then 0 can go, the node 1 is 0, node 2 is 1. So if you look at here, 0 can go to the 0, it will count as 0. If we want to go to the 2, it will count to 1. If 2 want to go to the 3, it will count as 1. So if 0 want to go to the 3, it will count 2. Because 0, 1, 2. Because after 3, we can't go, this is go to -1. Same as the node 2, start by 1. If 1 go to the 1, it will count as 0. If 1 go to the 2, it will count as 1. If 2 go to 3, it will count as 2. And then after reach 3, we can't go anymore. This is same. After go to the 1, it will be 1. And then it will go to 2, and then -1. And then node 1 equals 0. And then node 2 equals 2. 2 as count itself is 0, so it will be 2. So we will make a map for like where they can go with how many times. So we will make, if you see the code, you can understand better. So if there is map 1, there is map 2, and there is a count. And then while map 1 dot node 1 equal undefined, so it didn't go to himself. And then node 1 not equal -1, it means it will go reach some number like next doesn't have. And then map 1 dot node 1 will be count. So when it is 0, when it go to 0, it need count 0 count. And then count plus plus. And node 1 will become edge star node 1. So after 0 to 0, and then after count plus, because 0 to 2 will be need count 1, and then it will go to 2. So it will be 3. So if you look at the map, map 1. It's like this. So when you go to 0 to 0, count 0, so it will go to 2. So 2 will be 1 because 0 to 2 will need 1. And then 2 to 3 need 1. So 0 to 3 need 1. The 0 to 3 need 2. And then after reaches 3, it's -1. So we can't, like, we will stop the loop. And then for map 2 is the same. Before that, we have to reset the count. And then we will make max as infinity. and then result will be -1. And then we will return result. So if we can't find, that is -1. And then we will do for loop edge star length. And then if map.I equal undefined or map.to I equal undefined, we are gonna continue because it means the both of them can't reach to that value, the index. So for this one, if you look at this one, I map 1.I map 2.I. So when I is 0, map 1 I had 0 because 0 we can go 0 to 0, we count was 0. But map 2 can't go 0. So in this case it will be undefined. And then for when I became 1, map I will be undefined because 0 can't go to the 1. So like this. And so when it has value like this, we are gonna get maximum value. So local maximum value. And then if local maximum value is smaller than max, then we will update max as a local maximum value. And then result will be I because we have to return this index. If you look at here, return the smallest index. And then if you don't know like why we are getting this local max, if we simply delete this one, and then if we submit, oh, probably this one. This one will be wrong answer. And then if we look at this, so this one will be this case. We should return this 2, not this 3, because it said no can be reached from node 1 and node 2 such that maximum between the distance from node 1 and to the node and from node to the node should be minimized. So we have to get minimum distance from node 1 and node 2. That's why we will find local max in here, and then if local max is smaller than max, then we are gonna update max, and then we are gonna update result as that index. That's it. So for this question, we are getting like using count, we are tracking like where they can go, and then if it reach -1 or return back to where it was, then we are gonna stop the loop for node 1 and node 2, and then we will make max and result, and if we can't find anything in result in for loop, then we will just simply return -1. Otherwise, we are using for loop and check. If both are undefined, then we are going to continue because one of them can't reach or both of them can't reach. And we are going to find the local max because we have to minimize from node 1 to node and node 2 to node. And if local max is smaller than max, then we are going to update the max and result. That's it. Thank you for watching today.